sinew of the chest grows weary, and the muscles in the legs grow tired from those hard charging linebackers. You must always remember, the Rattlers will strike, strike, and strike again.
Welcome back to another episode of the Stripe Podcast. Oh man, you already know what it is today, baby. You ain't even got to say that much, man. You ain't even got to say that much. It's the day we all know, we all knew, we all wished, and we all hope that we'll see, man. Hey, we here, man. 12 o'clock. We 30 minutes, 27 minutes away, man. We 27 minutes away from the kickoff of the Celebration Bowl between FAMU and the Howard Bison. It's going to be a good one, man. It's going to be a good one. I'm mad I ain't in Atlanta right now enjoying it, man, but I can see from everybody posting the pictures and everything, man. It's lovely in the ATL, man, but I ain't going to hold you too long because I know y'all pre-game and getting ready in the car, already in the stadium, man, on Twitter or wherever you at watching this. I appreciate you, man, but let's go ahead and get this started, man. First off, I'm just going to start real quick, man, in and out with you. Offensive keys for this game, man. The offensive keys for this game, Musa. I think Musa and I think the one and only Terrell Jennings, I think they're going to take over, man. I think Willie Simmons think he's drawn up something. You're giving him 2 weeks, man. You can really put Willie and Coach Simmons, be respectful Coach Simmons in the conversation with, don't give him that time to scheme up on you, man, because he'll scheme something beautiful and have you looking every which way, man, but around. Dog, I'm going to tell you, you see the stats right now, Jeremy Musa leading the SWAC, leading it, man. 196 attempts out of 338 throws, with completions out of 338 throws, 2,604 yards. I wanted to see him get 3,000. You never know what you can get today. You never know what you can get. You can light it up in the air. Watching Howard's their defense, they have some big stout defensive backs. They safeties, they do come up. Their safeties come up, but I think we can catch them coming up, creeping up. I think really, truly, not to jump on the defensive side already, but the same way Howard can attack us on the offense is the same way we can attack them on the offense, attack them offensively. I think they're set with their safeties, the way they like to come up and play and they like to hit. They also like to keep their eyes on the middle. So I think it's not going to be about, usually it's about Marcus Riley and then that middle of the field, the slot receivers. But I think today is going to be the big dudes on the outside offensively, man. You got Manigo from Decatur, Georgia, man. I think they're going to show out, man. Senior, he's a senior, and Nicholas Dixon. I think them outside wide receivers going to show out today. I don't think the middle usually, I always say the middle's wide open. Now you can't knock. You got Cherie, you got Riley, you got Gassett. The man can tear up that middle, man. But I think the outside, with the way Howard plays their defense, I think the outside is going to be real good, man. Now, one thing too, Howard's defense, that defensive line, they play with their hands. They shoot the hands better than any HBCU ball I've seen. And I'm going to say FAMU as well. FAMU's more power when they get up into you. They can move you around, but Howard, that defensive line, they use their hands. They have, I believe, one, like from what I can see from the past games I've seen with them, they have one big defensive lineman that's pretty big, but the rest of them are quick, man, and they shoot the hands. Like I said, they shoot the hands quick, so it's gonna be good. Fam, don't get in a tussle with them with the hands, man. Don't get in a tussle. Get your hands on them and move them out the way. I think the offensive line, the offensive line is going to anchor down, dog. And I think Terrell Jennings on the offensive side of the ball. I know I tweeted out this morning I was kind of on the fence with who can get it, but I think Terrell Jennings will get it, man. You got Will Hoyt, though. I think he's going fourth quarter. I think FAMU is going to take over third, fourth quarter. Then it's going to be the Will Hoyt show, man. I'm telling you, watch number 25 with that ball around the third, fourth quarter. Whenever he gets that ball, watch him. He gets shifty with it, man. That's a shifty brother out there. And I think, I think Terrell Jennings is gonna get the play of the game. I really think on the offensive side of the ball, man. We're gonna take a quick break, real quick, and then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna get to the defense. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get you ready for the game because I gotta place my order for these gizzards real quick, man. You got to do it right on bowl game, man. Let's go ahead and get this commercial break in. Our very own Cardell Thomas is embarking on a task that will benefit his family, community, and state for generations and generations to come. Visit excellent.farms on Instagram and follow along as Cardell and his crew of devoted workers prepare for their next crops. You never know. A product from Excellent Farms can be in your refrigerator soon. Also, hemp has been used for centuries as a fighter against ailments and inflammation. Make sure you're on the lookout for Cardell's very own CBD line called Bayou Breeze. Order a family member or even yourself some and enjoy the breeze. Let's continue to support our A&M football team outside of Bragg.
when thunder and lightning pierce the sky with faith for the cleanse.
Just thought about something. I had that bitch on mute the whole time, man. My bad. But the defensive side of the ball, man, that's crazy, man. That's why you gotta love it, dog. Y'all trying to do something, man, out here. But defensive side of the ball, you gotta make sure that Isaiah Major and them keep a good gap integrity. Make sure they paying attention to everything. Make sure the ball is they keeping the people in front of them, man. Like I told you, the same thing that Howard got to watch on their side of the defense is the same thing that we got to watch on our side, man. Howard can't get shifty with their running backs. They can get loose, man. They can do some things that same thing FAMU can do, man. They got a 3-headed running back stable just like we do. They have Eden James and they also have Hunter, a running back last name Hunter on their team too, man. Them boys can they can get with it. One thing I noticed with Howard, they can sit back and my bad, I'm moving fast. I told you I got to place an order for the food for the game. And I recorded on mute, man. That's crazy, bro. But one thing, fam, you gotta make sure they do is make sure they hold them dudes in front of them. Make sure they don't let they keep an eye on the clock, bro. Because one thing I noticed with Howard, they can do is one minute you think you got them, you know, they done scored on you, they done came back, and they done scored on you, you done scored on them, they get the ball back, they score, they hold you from scoring, then they go down and score. Next thing you know, you down 14, 21 points. And it's the third, fourth quarter. So, and then they go just to running on you. You can't let them do that, man. You can't let them do that. And I think that's going to be the key for the game, man. And their offensive line, they get a hand on you a little bit, but they get in the way, right? They get in the way of you seeing what a running backs are, what a ball is. And I think sometimes that's a little bit better than putting a hand on you and blocking you. If they can get in your way and stop you from seeing that running back, and next thing you know, that center then got on that nose guard or that one technique and turned them, and next thing you know, that running back off his ass up to the touchdown. That's all that can that can happen plenty of times if you let it today, man. But I think Isaiah Major, I think he's gonna be one of the best players of the game. I think he's playing in an NFL stadium. I think he's putting the NFL on watch. You have Marquise Bell, also Isaiah Land is in the NFL, and they're doing a great job. I think Isaiah Major will be a next player. But the one person I want you to really keep an eye on is Anthony Dunn Jr. today. I really want you to watch Anthony Dunn Jr. Minus the injury that happened a couple weeks ago, a couple games ago, I think 3 or 4 games ago, he took a game or 2 off, I believe. But he's coming back. He was one of the best players in the SWAC, defensive players in the SWAC, right? And I think that injury kind of shook him off, and now he's back. Now he's back, man. And I think today he's gonna be a eye opener today, and I think he's gonna put the people on watch as well. Letting them know what's coming next year, man, with Anthony Dunn Jr., man. But I think FAMU will win 31-14 today. I think FAMU will do exactly what they need to do it today, man. I think Howard will play him in a close game, third, fourth quarter. I think it's over. I think it's over by the third, fourth quarter. I don't think Howard can really stick with FAMU. They have the power now. Howard does have a good running back, good wide receiver core a little bit. They also have a good quarterback that can get shifty. I keep saying shifty. He can get loose out there, man. He can run the ball, pull the ball if he needs to. So I think that will be a good wrinkle. Howard does play the Wildcat offense better than any team I've seen in HBCU. But that's basically because they have 2 good running backs. I haven't seen the throwing pass game with it, but who's to say Larry Scott, man? He's coached on a big level, so who's to say he can't throw that in today, man? So it's gonna be a good game. I really do think, man. But y'all show out in Atlanta for us, man. Y'all show out in Atlanta. I'm gonna hold it down that hip hop fish and chicken, man. Get me a gizzard and a wing, man. That's what I'm finna order me, man. But I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. This is the Strike Podcast. Make sure you enjoy your holidays, your Christmas, your Kwanzaa, all that, man. Just make sure you being you, man. I appreciate y'all, man. And keep supporting these Rattlers in the off season as they go through all the off season workouts and training. Make sure you're supporting their businesses, man. NIL is beautiful, but it's such a beautiful thing when it can go just as long as just extend it out to the football season, past the football season, man. So make sure you supporting these athletes. And 2, hey, I'm going ahead and say it. We need a parade inside my city, man. At the end of this year, we need a parade inside of my city. First week of January, we need a parade inside my city. Now, FSU win, we really need a big parade, man. FSU they got kind of hold out on that championship. I ain't gonna lie, they got hold out, but it is what it is, But there needs to be a parade inside my city, man, inside Tallahassee, man. It really does, dog. These teams have played a hell of a season, man. And they put the world on watch about Tallahassee, man. It was a beautiful thing here, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. My bad about the mute thing, man. Just learning, man. And, hey, brush it off, dog. It is what it is. It's life, baby. I love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all once again. Appreciate y'all for rocking with Smokes Meats as well. Make sure you checking us out. Hashtag Smokes SMOKES Meats MEATS on all social media. You can see my videos, man. We're taking a break till 2024, but we back and bigger than ever, man. Come 2024, man. God willing, man. Appreciate y'all, man. And let's go route. Let's go ahead and do it, dog. I'm so happy, man. Such a blessing, bro. We winning, dog. We winning, man. Let's go, man.
In the eye of a fallen rattler and hope, a lost friend, when the sinew of the chest grows weary and the muscles in the leg grow tired from those hard charging linebackers. You must always remember the rattlers will strike.
Our very own Cardell Thomas is embarking on a task that will benefit his family, community, and state for generations and generations to come. Visit excellent.farms on Instagram and follow along as Cardell and his crew of devoted workers prepare for their next crops. You never know. A product from Excellent Farms can be in your refrigerator soon. Also, hemp has been used for centuries as a fighter against ailments and inflammation. Make sure you're on the lookout for Cardell's very own CBD line called Bayou Breeze. Order a family member or even yourself some and enjoy the breeze. Let's continue to support our A&M football team outside of Bragg.